My name's Sandra de Castro Buffington, and I'm Director of Hollywood Health and Society. We're a program that serves as a free resource to the industry, to writers and producers, to connect you all with health experts and experts on climate change. So today, the Storybus Tours will be focusing on hunger and obesity. We're going to be looking at food deserts and food swamps and how that connects to obesity.
And, contrary to popular belief, homicide is not the #1 cause of death in South LA. Cardiovascular disease is. So when we're talking about Hunger Games and this concept of, life and death when it comes to access to food, nutrition access is really one of these social justice issues that needs to be addressed in order to really ensure improved quality of life of residents in the community.
We do urban farming, so we have 3 local farm sites. 2 are at schools, in which we have programming that engage locals, that engage the students to not only grow food, harvest food, learn how to prepare their food, but also learn about the history and cultural connection to the food. So it's a way of not just getting folks to eat healthy, but really getting them to learn about their own history, which unfortunately they may not learn about in school.
They are. They're just like, what do y'all do in that class? Every time they walk by, they're like, we always smell something good cooking in there. They're like, oh my God, can we have some? Now I want to be in that class. And they're just like, we're going to transfer next semester. I'm like,
this is a 500 calorie, basically breakfast or snack that a lot of kids pick up after school as well. So this is a snack. So instead of having maybe like few carrots and having an apple for something that is nourishing my body, I'm filling up my body with empty calories. So this is a big problem that we have in our nation that is driving childhood obesity.
Well, when I came into this class, I figured that now, since I have a history of diabetes in my family, I have a greater risk of myself. So I actually stopped drinking soda and cut down on all the junk foods.
When they're seeing kids in the clinic 8, 9, 10 years old with type 2 diabetes, which normally used to not show up till 45, 50, and we're starting to see that more and more, it's really problematic, especially in the Latino community.
Over the past 10 to 11 years, have focused a lot on nutrition in schools and a lot on food access and food justice.
So the issue isn't just simply about lack of access, it's about understanding what are the connections to that in terms of one's health, one's diet, on a personal level and on a community level. And also what we're talking about basically is we're going to show you some stores, 2 that have been transformed. But our process is about community engagement, because it's not so simple as just like, okay, great, let's put some fruits and vegetables in a store and all of a sudden expect that there's a stampede and people are running there and like, oh, I can't wait to buy those fruits and vegetables, because people, 1, haven't grown up eating them, 2, don't necessarily know what to do with them, how to cook them, how to prepare them. So now we're talking about a long-term process of trying to think about behaviors and education. So our process is, as you'll see, is one of working very closely with community members, starting with young folks, getting them to really be the people that drive the process.
There are more factors than the individual choices that you make on a day-to-day basis that impact your health. Where you live, some social norms, cultural impacts, your access to resources, all influence your access to health and your life expectancy.